All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakodash. I want to give double honors to the elders of GMS, Great Millstone, who do rule well. And want to say Shalom to all you Akim pushing this truth across the four winds so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom. All right, I'm the brother Yara Allah.
I'm brother Ahmadi Allah.
Khan. And we just want to go real quick, man. We on our way to the plantation, man, so we ain't got that much time. But we wanted to get a lesson in, man. I just got through the spirit, man. I found this story on RT News of DJ Trump, all right? The president of the Great Whore, man, all right? Was in the was at a General Assembly's UN summit, okay? And wanted to go into it, and Lord willing, the body and the house of David, all right, and the elect is edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So I want to read it. It says, throwing stones in a glass house. It says, Trump criticizes the world, but his words are best applied to the U.S., all right? Let me start reading this. It says, U.S. President Donald Trump has harsh words for socialism, all right? Venezuela, Iran, and China in his speech at the United Nations General Assembly. It says, but many of his criticisms were best applied to his own country. You see? And this is basically to sum up what he said here. It says, warning of the divide between those whose thirst for control deludes them. Matter of fact, let's go into that word delude. Salaki. All right. Right at the top there, it says definition of delude. It says to mislead the mind or judgment of. You see, deceive, trick, frustrate, disappoint. All right. If you have any words, brother, you can just chime in anytime.
Okay.
But going back to what DJ Trump said at this UN Assembly summit, he said divide. He said the warning of the divide between those whose thirst for control deludes them into thinking they are destined to rule over others, and those people and nations who want only to rule themselves. You see? And basically what me and the brother was going into, you know, before we started this lesson, is basically, you know, DJ Trump, man, all right? Donald Trump is talking about himself, man, you know, which that's a delusion, you know, within itself, you know, a contradiction, all right?
It shows hypocrisy, man. It shows him being a hypocrite, because as the scriptures say, how can you cast out the mote that's in, you can see the mote that's in thy brother's eye, but you can't see the beam that's in yours, you know, roughly paraphrasing. So pretty much Trump, in that statement, he's looking at the other nations saying, well, they're looking to control, but that's what America has been doing all along, you know. Scriptures go into that in Job, the 9th chapter, the 24th verse, you know, even if you want to get that, and go back to the article, you know, telling you, you know, that the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, you know.
So what was it?
Job 9:24.
Job?
Yep.
Job. I'll just put 9:24. Salaki.
You know, the article said that they was trying to, he was making a statement that other nations was trying to deceive. But that's what Esau Edom is, man. He's the deceiver, man. The devil that the Bible speaks of, man. So-called white man.
God, he's been deceiving ever since Cain and Abel. Well, actually, going back to Adam and Eve, man. You know, the spirit of Satan, man. You know, was that serpent in the garden. You know, but this is what the brother called. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked."
See, the earth is given. All right, it was given unto him, and it wasn't something that he did by his military. By his own will, you know, the Heavenly Father willed it to be so. You know, going all the way back to Genesis, I believe the 27th chapter, when Isaac gave Esau his blessing, he gave Jacob and Esau blessings, you know, and he said Esau's blessing was going to be the fatness of the earth, and by his sword he was going to live, you know, and his sword is represents the gun, man. How you think this devil got in power, man? It's through the gun, you know?
God, you know, and that's going back to the article, man. You know, that's where that's what's so deceiving about Donald Trump's speech, man. That he's basically talking about Venezuela, Iran, and China. You see, because Esau has been invading other countries, man. You know, with his sword, man, with his blessing. You see, bullying. You see, proud, boasting, taking, rape, robbing, and pillaging, man. All right, that's how he got America. You see?
Continue reading on there.
It's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right. You know, if it ain't the so-called white man, that's the wicked that's ruling this earth. Where and who is he, man? You know, the very top elite, so-called Illuminati. All right, they're an elite group of Edomites, man. You know, when you look into it and you do your own research, man, that secret society, those Masons, all right, they only accept in Edomites, man, at the very top. You know, and they interbreed with one another. So, hey, it's on Esau, and it said he covered the faces of the judges thereof, man. Who are the judges? All right, it's the saints of the Most High, the elect, you know, so-called blacks of the nation of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man.
God.
And he covered our faces, and he covered the top judge, all right, which is Yahweh Shai,
all right,
who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, man.
That's right.
Covered it and made it look like a fucking blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pale-skinned devil, man.
That's right, man. You know, also the you know, the Jews, man. You know, the tribe of Judah. All right. You know, they call him he replaced him with these Kharazards, man. All right, the Jewish people. You see. Even the Israelis over there, man. Those aren't Israelites, man. You know, the Israelites are still in captivity to this day, man. All right. So that's actually misleading, you know, all the way across the board, man. And that's why, you know, Donald Trump's speech, you see, and his finger pointing, you see, points right back at him, man. You see.
Oh yeah, the article.
Yeah. Let me go back.
But we just getting into a few of his lies, man. You know, time with fellas, man. We on our way to work, man. But time with fellas to go into all the lies of Esau, man.
Come. Let me go back into what Donald Trump said. You see, it says warning of the divide between those whose thirst for control deludes them into thinking they are destined to rule over others, and those people and nations who want to only rule themselves. And it says and implying, right? So Donald Trump also in his speech was implying the U.S. falls into the latter category, man. And one of the scriptures that we had got was Obadiah, you know, that the brother brought out earlier, right? Obadiah 1 and 2. It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen." You see, and you know, America's allies. You see, America basically gained its allies over time. You see, through World War I, through World War II. You see, going and dropping bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You see what I'm saying? Spooking these other nations, man. You see, to drink of his wine, man. To drink of her wine. You see, and to become a servitude. You see what I'm saying? And some type of servitude. You see, under its philosophies, man. All right. And now you see, because the Lord has raised up his men. You see, to go out here and prophesy. You see, and to change that vibration and that spirit in the world. You see, now these other nations know and are noticing. You see, that America, you see, is the bully. You see what I'm saying? You see, so these things are prophecy, man. You see. And these other nations, all of these allies that used to be allies of the United States, you see, are now its enemies, man. You see, you just had the president of Iran, you see, basically, you know, poke his chest out, man, and basically tell America, hey, I wish you would, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you had a couple of oil what was it, oil fields? You see, over in what is that, Saudi Arabia?
It was an oil plant, like a facility, like a oil facility where they, a plant, factory.
Got attacked by a drone. You see, and blew it all up, man. You see, and that was basically an attack on Saudi Arabia, man. And that actually was getting Iran was getting blamed for that, man. Now you got the Iranian president, man, standing up and saying, hey, man, look, if United States come over here and even think about coming over here to, retaliate or anything, man, right? It's going to be all out hell for him, man. You see, World War III is on the brink, man.
Gone. And America, man, Babylon has had a long-standing plan, to destabilize the Middle East, which they have by and large, and their last goal was to go into Iran. So they trying to fulfill that last portion of their agenda. But the scriptures tell you that he was the Heavenly Father gonna take them out while they eating pretty much, man, roughly paraphrasing. And we're living in a time, man, where this devil is being revealed. And this is I got a precept, 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed."
That's right.
The son of perdition. All right. And that falling away is talking about when we fell away as a nation from a law, statute, commandments, and customs that the Heavenly Father gave to us. All right. And that man of sin is Esau, Edom, man. All right. And that word perdition goes into death, hell, and destruction, man, because that's all he produces to the planet, man. That's all he brings to these other nations, man. When he invades, and hey, the countries are way worse off when this devil get in there, man. But yet they'll tell you in the media that they're going in for humanitarian means, that they're going in to liberate the people and to help these poor people in these other countries. No, man, they got a wicked ass agenda, man. They do the same shit that they did when they was over here, man. Rape, robbing, pillaging, stealing resources. All right. And it says, let's see, verse 4, it says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God in his worship, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High." So this devil, man, hey, he trying to be God, man. He trying to be the Most High. But the whole point, man, is that he being revealed. That article is part of the Revelation, man.
Con. And to add to your point, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. It's Obadiah 1 and 2. It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised." Man, you see, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, man. You see, and that's talking about Esau, Edom, man. You see. And that's why you see all of these other nations, man. You see bucking up against America, man. Bucking up against the horde, man, because they see that America is not that beautiful, a woman, that a queen. You see what I'm saying? It's actually a dirty, nasty, filthy whore, man. A lying, deceiving whore, man. You see?
Hey, Con, I got something right here. This Jeremiah 49:16. It says, "Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock." All right, now that terribleness is talking about his military might, man. It has deceived him because for the better part of this century, man, like the brother was bringing out, man, that the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, it showed the world that, hey, well, let's not fuck with America. They're capable of they can destroy us, man. So they had pretty much everybody scared and shit. So that terribleness was that military might is deceiving them, man. All right, and it says the pride of thy heart. And what does it tell you about pride, man, in the scriptures, man? All right, we go to, Proverbs 16:18. That pride goeth before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall.
The water. I'm actually going to add to that because I just read the rest of his comment, man, right? Because he, in his comment, man, to my DJ Trump here, he basically was talking about, other nations or whatever, man, boasting and bragging about, well, not boasting and bragging, but, trying to basically rule over, other nations, right? Then it says Trump proceeded to boast about how the U.S. is the most powerful nation in the world, and said, hopefully, we will never have to use this power, man. Come on, man. That's contradicting within itself, man. Just that small statement, man. You see? And that's Esau Edom, man. What's that scripture? His tongue shall fall upon.
Cause his tongue to fall upon himself.
Con. You know what I mean? I don't think you can park right here, though.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get
Shalakia, you know. But you know, we just made it to the plantation, man. So we're probably gonna have to wrap this up, you know. But we you know, Lord willing, you know, you did you have some, brother?
Oh, I just wanted to bring out this last little bit.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
Isaiah 47:5, it says, "Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans." That's another word for another name for Esau Edom. It says, "For thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms." All right. So Esau Edom, man, he's no more going to be called the lady of kingdoms, man. You know, the America ain't going to be that American dream, man, is becoming a nightmare, man. You know, ain't nobody flocking to America no more talking about, let's go there and make a better life. Like, no, everybody's seeking to get away from this place because they know that it's finna go down, man.
And other nations are seeking to take this place out. So because they believe, you know, that, you know, they basically want to be the next runner up, man. You know, it's like these jakes in the world, man, with, you know, that's in these wicked ass gangs, man. You see, they look at the leader and you know the head, you see, of the gang, man. You know, and then you got the little young niggas that come in, man, and they want to take out the league, you know, so that they could become the new head, man. You see, and that's what these other nations are doing. As far you know, that's what these other nations are you know, wanting to do. You see what I'm saying? And they're gonna do it, right? But what they don't know is that the next runner up, okay, the next ruler, okay, or rulership, all right, are the Israelites, man, all right, with Yahushua as king, man. You see, that's going to be the next rulership of you know, the planet Earth, man. You see,
Right.
And we're just gonna wrap it up right there.
Okay.
So Lord willing, you know, the body was edified, you know. And we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekak Badash. We want to say Shalom.
Shalom.